This is probably one of the last entries in my 2000s tech archive. I've been collecting these machines, these ghosts, trying to understand why they mattered. But this one's different. The JVC Everio isn't just a 16-year-old camcorder. It's a farewell letter disguised as plastic and glass. A love note from a time when technology still had a soul, before everything became intuitive, predictive, connected. This camera didn't want to be smart. It didn't want to correct you or track your face. It just wanted to see. And what it saw was never perfect. The footage is soft, the colors bleed, the compression, it's almost violent. But there's honesty in that. Perhaps maybe, in the blur, there's more truth than in all the sharpness we are chasing down. I think this might be the most beautiful camera I've ever used. Not for what it remembers, but for what it lets us forget. What it quietly allows us to let go.
I have made fire!
Hello friends, I'm Mike and welcome to Dreamin' Digital. If you're into tech and camera gear, this is a cool channel for you to enjoy. So if you end up liking the video, I do ask that you subscribe to the channel and slap around that like button so it knows you meant business. So when I said that this is the most beautiful camera I've ever used, not for what it remembers, but for what it forgets, has a lot of meaning behind it. If you're chasing megapixels and Netflix quality, obviously this wouldn't be an option. The Everio doesn't capture sharp detail like modern cameras do, or even modern mobile phones. It compresses everything, smoothing over imperfections, losing textures, blurring motion. Unlike modern phones or cameras, it doesn't geotag, timestamp accurately, or link to the cloud. It's not connected. It doesn't track you. It lacks image stabilization, HDR, auto AI face detection. The footage is raw and flawed. It forgets to make things look better than they were. It just basically shows you what it saw. The footage looks like the past, even when it's filmed today. Everything has this familiar, nostalgic haze to it. Watching it is like slipping into memory instead of reality. It forgets what year it is, and that's kind of beautiful to me. Imperfect technology like this camcorder sometimes gives us more emotional truth than perfect clarity does. I'm not just reviewing a camcorder here. I'm making a case for the loss of imperfection in a world obsessed with documenting every pixel of life. So yes, it is deeper than just a camcorder. However, it still has features that can be useful in the modern day. It can record video in standard definition, 720 by 480, for certain looks, especially like lo-fi, nostalgic, or analog core projects. This is a creative asset. You can use it for retro-style vlog segments, B-roll with a nostalgic aesthetic, experimental short films, or music videos with lost tape or archival vibes. It can still zoom in 35x optical zoom, which is really good. The zoom lens is motorized and still very, very effective. It's perfect for exaggerated crash zoom, surveillance style filming, or distant voyeuristic shots. It's also useful for wildlife shots, skate or urban videos from a distance, and experimental zoom transitions. It records an MPEG 2-channel Dolby Digital, which can be edited in Premiere Pro. It also was the first camera of its kind to provide 2 SD card slots, which makes storage essentially limitless depending on the size of your cards. Since we are recording in such a low resolution, it's gonna be literally, you're never gonna need more space. I did find some hot pixels when I was recording and no way to fix it in the camera, unfortunately. This happens to sensors from this era over time, so I'm not surprised. But I am disappointed the seller didn't mention it. Didn't like that. It has decent connectivity for its time, but in today's world, you'll need a USB-C to USB Mini B to connect. So most of us have SD card readers, so we should all be good. You can pick up a camera like this for under 50 bucks on the used market. I'll throw down some links to where you can find it. This camera didn't come with a working battery or charger, so I bought an aftermarket one from Amazon that so far has worked really good. I'll link that as well. I think the perfect person for this camera is someone who doesn't want to do what everyone else is doing. Someone who craves that raw, unpolished truth of a time when we hadn't figured it all out yet. Back then, video wasn't sharp. It wasn't cinematic. It was just trying to capture moments in time. Remember, this was a time when people still watched their shows on big, huge, fat CRT TVs. DVDs felt like the future. Streaming was just a rumor. This was the end of something. It was a transition and a slow fade out from analog thought before HD sterilized everything. But somewhere out there, someone remembers.
The North remembers.
Maybe it's a kid filming skate videos under a flickering streetlight. Maybe it's a vlogger who doesn't want likes and follows, just the feeling of literally talking to no one. Maybe it's someone trying to capture moments that last forever. They're not after sharpness or perfection or even control. They want the camera to tell the truth through its lens. That's it. And this one does. In its own grainy, distorted, blown out, lo-fi, compressed little way, it tells the truth. Would I buy this camera in 2025? I think so. I would probably get a better version from this era. This one doesn't really do it for me in the sense that we can get something with more features and better quality for slightly more money from this time frame, but still maintain that same cool lo-fi vibe that this one brings to the table. It's funny, I was following my wife around filming her. When I looked over the footage, I told her that it literally looked like we were in a different time, like a different year, even though I was filming today in 2025. I think that's the whole catch behind it. If you want to remember what the 2000s looked like, this is probably one of the best ways to get that effect. There might be a couple more 2000s tech videos coming up. I don't know yet. Don't know just yet. If there's something from the 2000s you'd like for me to take a look at or review, please comment below and let me know. Thank you all for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed the content, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel. That way we can all grow. And spy on the like button. Thank you again. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.